Okay, welcome back. So, into the beginning part of today's practice, we worked on true edge and then false edge defense from left tail, including pushing the elbow, including exploring kicks, looking at thrust and cuts, follow-on actions. Next, we're going to look at what happens when we lose the line and have to exit. So, starting right foot forward, sword in the right hand to start with. We're going to do our usual defense, and yet the point comes offline because they said no, they don't want us to thrust or cut them, right? So you'll notice we haven't entered with the left foot. We've done our increasing step with the right foot, and then our volta stabile, and we prepared. We're all chambered and ready to come in with the left foot, right, the left hand, but they've said no. That tells us we should not enter because we're going to eat it, right? We try to come in here, they're going to cut underneath with the satani, they're going to come in with the thrust, they're going to push our elbow. Bad news, right? Bad things will happen. So we're not going to do that. We've come up, we've got ready to go in, they've taken offline, and in this particular example, we've decided, let's get out. So what are we going to do? We're going to step back with the right foot and cut through, and then we're going to stop, go up, fenestra, and stop back with the left foot and through. Okay? So I'm going to start close to the camera so I have more room to get back. Increasing, so let's be volta stabile, increasing front foot as the arm comes out, volta stabile. They take the point offline. We're going to exit, hand tie, exit, and then back. And again, increasing step, defense. They take the point offline. Let's get out. Let's get out. And again. Right foot pops out as we come out, defend, the point gets taken offline, exit with the right foot stepping back, exit with the left foot coming back. And again, pop up, they take our point offline, exit, exit. Now it's implied here that if they come in to get us as we're stepping back, and we gain a breve line, we can thrust. Or if they're in false time and we can cut underneath, we can do that as well. But that's not something we're working on in this particular set of drills. I'd be happy to look at that in a future class. And again, let's do this 5 more times. From left tail, increasing step, defend, blade gets taken across the line, leg down, hands high, step down. 4 more times. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2. Again. 1, 2, 3. Last one from true edge. Again. 1, 2, 3. Now we'll do false edge. So, again, we come out with the false edge. Happy day. We think we've gained the line and they close it down. Right? Now we have to step back with the right foot as we pop up. And then exit. And then up. Exit. And again. False edge. They take the point offline. Pop up. Out. Up. Out. 3 more. False edge. They take the point offline. Up. Up. And again. False edge. They take the point offline. Up. Up. Last one. False edge. They take the point offline. Good. Now, one variant I haven't worked on in this class, which I worked on in previous classes, is we got the true edge, deflection, false edge deflection, right? We can also, from the mounted, Fior di Oliveri mounted section, you can also beat across, right? And technically you can also come across with the false edge and beat. I even include that in this class because we have a lot of material to cover, but you could throw that into all of the things we've done before and will do. As you can say, let me add in a false edge or a true edge beat. and then a cut, right? And that goes into this aspect as well. So you could start with a beat, and they close that line down, and then you exit. Okay? And if you ask, I'd be happy to go through beats as part of another class. Good. Into the left hand, same thing. So we have our tail position. We come up with a true edge. We think we're victorious. They take that point across. We have to exit. Exit. Same thing. Now, if you have limited space, it'll be hard to do this, but what we'll try to do is anytime we exit, we'll try to exit on a different line. So I'm entering on this line, right? I think I've got it. They take the point across. I'm going to try to exit on this line, right? So if you have space or if you're outside and you can have a 15 to 30 degree arc that you're entering and exiting in, that is a good idea to practice involving traversing. If you don't, ignore what I'm saying, or just do tiny little steps, right? Anyway, let's continue. True edge. They take the point offline. I have to exit, exit. 3 more. And I should make sure I've got my right hand coming up to my left side as well. So, 1. They take the point offline. 2, 3. So I see these as variants of the to and through drill that we do first and second play of longsword. You either take the line or you don't. If you don't, you have to immediately flow through. Make sure you're protected as you go to the other side. 1 more. 1. They take the point offline. 2, 3. Let's do false edge from this side. So, false edge defense. The right hand coming up to the cheek. In this case, they've taken it across the line. We have to immediately pop the head blade up, exit, exit. Again, false edge. They take the blade across. We have to come up, out, out, as we're moving back. So I should move back more. So 1, they take the point across. 2, 3. Let's do 2 more of these. False edge. The right hand coming up. They take the point across. True edge. Last one. False edge. They take the edge across. True edge. Good. So we've explored what happens if they take us offline, right? Now let's look at, so that was if they take us offline, we decide to get out. Now what if we decide to stay in, right? That would be my inclination. Essentially thinking that my initial action had provoked them, and now they've opened, by closing our line, they've opened their line on the other side. So it's very similar, except instead of stepping back, we're going to step around, or in even. So, sword in right hand, right foot forward, same defense we know and love. They take us across, so now we're going to step. So it'll be a second increasing right foot step, this side. Back to the weapon. I like to do that with the left foot, mini tutto volta or a back step, and then exit. I'm actually going to exit hands high and through because I find that's safer. Similar to the Tramezzone and the Bolognese system. Enter. They take the point offline. We say that's fine. We can cut this side and then come back to the weapon with the mini tutto volta and then hands high and strike out and strike out. So this is second play of longsword, if you will, right? 2 more. 1. They take the point offline. 2. Back to the weapon. Hands high, hands high. So we're going to take 2 steps back to get out of the distance. Again, defend. They take the point offline, step, back to their weapon, through, through. Last one. 1. They take the point offline. 2. We come across the weapon, hands high, out, hands high, out. Now, I'm going to steal, just in that little drill there, I'm going to steal a Bolognese move, which is from the Tramezzone section. So, I'm not sure how well you can see my footwork. I'll start from way back here. We have our initial defense, right foot forward. As they take our point off line, I'm going to do a mini tutte volte with my left foot. This is very similar to the initial action of a Tramezzone, where you pivot around your front foot. So if they take my point off line, I'm going to let them. I don't have very much strength here to oppose them sword in hand from this position. It's going to happen, so I'm going to pivot, and then my next action will be with the right foot again. Then the left foot, left foot carrying over, and then exit, and then exit. So let's do that again. Right foot forward, defense, mini tutte volte, as they take our point off line, increasing step, mini tutte volte as we collect. So we're on their weapon now, so we're essentially winding on their weapon as we come up and strike and come up and strike. And those, as we exit, those strikes are just holding the center, giving them something to think about if they come in. We're not actually, since we're moving backwards, we're not attacking them per se, we're just attacking the space in front of us, or defending the space in front of us, if you'd like to think of it that way. Occupying the space. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will exaggerate the footwork a little bit so you can see as well as I can make it. So, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot back, left foot back. And I'm running into things in the background here. So now we're going to do the same thing with the false edge. And then we'll do the same thing with the sword in our left hand from the other side. So, right foot forward, left tail, false edge. They take the point off line. So we're going to, from here, as they take the point off line, now we're going to come up and around. So they take the point off line. That's where, when we do our mini tutte volte, we're going to pop that up. And then we're chambered to come across. And then up and out, up and out. And again. Right, false edge, right for defense. As they take our point across the line, we're going to switch to true edge. So we're popping up to fenestra. Then we're going to cut out. Then we're coming up and exiting and up and exiting. And again, we'll do this 3 more times. False edge. As they take the point across, our left foot's going to tuck in behind as we go to true edge. Out, up, back, back. One more. False edge. True edge. Cut. Up, out, up, out. Switch to the left hand. We're going to start with the right. We're going to start with the true edge defense. True edge defense. Point comes across because they take the line. We'll do a mini tutte volte on that one. And then in with the true edge. Up, out, up, out. 3 more. Left foot forward. True edge. Mini tutte volte as they take the point across. Out, up, out, up. One more with the true edge, then we'll switch to false edge. 1. Mini tutte volte. 2. Up, out, up, out. Last one. True edge. Mini tutte volte. Out, up, out, up, out. Good. Now we're going to do false edge, then I'll take some questions, then we'll move on. So, false edge. Pop to the true edge, with the mini 2 volts, they take the point across line. Cut. The left footstep. Pop up. Out. Out. And again. So one of the differences here is that after we go to the left, we're not immediately exiting, we're staying in distance and we're cutting, we're attacking them, and then we're exiting, right? As opposed to the first series that we did. Let's do false edge, 2 more. So, false edge, and then it flips up, out, up, exit, exit. Last one. False edge, up to the true edge, exit, exit, exit. Good. All right, I'm going to pause the video, take some questions, and then we'll move on to the next section where we will incorporate fishing, so hand grabs, elbow pushes, and kicks. Grab a drink of water if you want it.